Welcome, viewers. This is Danny from Lego Buff Productions here with another episode of the Builder Stream. Now, we had only done a few episodes a few months ago, but we are trying to bring it back. And basically, the whole purpose of this is to make a community of better builders on YouTube. So we'll have a bunch of people on the stream here. I'm working on my mock right now. We also have Lego Spencer and Brickmaster Productions with us. If you guys want to talk about what you'll be working on during the stream, go ahead.
I'm just gonna be preparing because I'm gonna be starting a new mock soon, and I gotta get stuff ready for that.
Just working on finishing on Megiddo, and yeah, that's pretty much what I'll be doing for the stream.
Nice. So if anyone has any mocks they want to show off, or if you're stuck in a certain part of your mock, you can go ahead and put in the comments, join the stream, and what I'll be doing is every 10 minutes I'll be checking the comments to see who wants to join, and I'll be sending you guys an invite to your channel, so it'll be very easy for you guys to click on that and join the stream. And we'll also be reading the comments every few minutes or so just to see what you guys are saying, and we'll ask you guys a few questions. So the first thing I want to talk about before I get into building is the new Star Wars Episode 7 trailer, which is rumored, and it's a very strong rumor, to be coming out on Monday, and it's the last trailer that we'll see before the final movie. So what do you guys think? What do you guys speculate? Put in the comments below what you guys think might be in that trailer. We'll discuss it just for a little while. I hope we see some more of like the vehicles that we got in sets, like especially that Imperial Troop Transport. I'd like to see a closer shot of that. Because we've seen a little bit of the inside so far and a distance shot from that, but I'd like to see that pretty close up. And I just want to see some more First Order Stormtroopers because those guys are awesome. What about you guys? What do you think we'll see? Spencer?
Is this really a trailer or is it another teaser? Because
I heard it was a trailer.
If it's a trailer, I am like way overhyped because that's gonna just like big difference between trailer and teaser. And
How many teaser trailers have they made so far?
two.
Two.
With the there's like then there was the Instagram one that was a couple seconds long, and there was the
Right.
Comic-Con one in addition to the other two.
Danny, what date did you say that was? It's coming out?
It's coming out this Monday, and then Star Wars Episode 7 comes out on December 18th. So, yeah, I'm just going to pull up the comments real quick here.
Comes out in exactly 2 months. Wow. Wait, is it the 18th or the 17th?
I think, is the 18th a Friday? It comes out on Thursday at midnight or whatever, so I'll check real quick. We'll see what time that is exactly. December... Yeah, 18th is the Friday. So that's like, if you go during the day, you can only go on the 18th, but if you go at midnight, which I am going, it'll be on that Thursday, the 17th. So.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, ticket sales are also supposed to start, I think, on Monday.
Yes, I also saw that that ticket sales were supposed to start, but I did call my theater, and you definitely call your theater first before you go and try to buy them there, because my theater said that they didn't have an exact date yet. So I guess I won't be getting my tickets on Monday like I thought I would be, but your theaters might have them, and that's what the rumor has been online so far.
So if anybody has anybody
That's what I'm
chat
up right now on my phone. Here we go. We got 11 or 13 people watching now, so thank you everyone who is watching. Let's check out the comments. Wow, we got a lot of comments here. Here we go. So we got Flexed or Gaming, Blurry Falcon Lego Gaming Creations, Brickmaster Studios, Brick Interest is here, the Z Lime Time, Lego Boy 13, Panda Bounty Studios, Lego Boy, or Lego Boy 13, I already said that. Let's see, Mr. D Frost 2, Dave Frost, Billy and His Bricks, Lego Movie Making Boss, and that looks about it. Oh, and yep, that's everyone. So thank you everyone for tuning in. The stream will last an hour. I did some people asking about how long the stream will be because I like to keep it about an hour. That way, if people want to watch it after it airs, they don't have to sit around for 2-3 hours watching a stream. It's a lot easier if it's just 1 hour, and it's a lot easier to skip to certain parts if they want to rewatch something. So that's it with that. In regards to my mock, you guys are welcome to guess what you think this mock will be, because on my last weekly update, a lot of people guessed what this one was, and I'd say almost 75% of you were wrong. It was a very good guess. A lot of you guessed Mustafar, and that was wrong. However, there were probably about 25% of people in the comments saying what this actually is, so you can check the comments and see what other planet people might have said, or you can guess in the comments here. But this one right here is going to be a kind of desert-looking planet, and that's what I have all these tan plates for, so that's what I'm starting right now.
I happen to be preparing for something not coincidentally similar at all. I reinstalled that thing, so I might be able to get
That's good.
my camera. Finally! It's not like it's been.
I'm just gonna go quick check the information about the exact planet that I'm building, just so I make sure I build it correctly.
Where's Chris? I should come on.
That's what I want to know. There we go.
I sent him a thing. Told him we were doing this.
Here we go. Agamar. Okay. Very cool. It is not Tatooine or Geonosis or Jakku or Megiddo. Megiddo is not exactly a desert planet, but that was good guesses still.
Good guess. Nice try.
A for effort. And also, everyone who's watching in the comments, you can put what you're building right now. You don't have to come in the stream if you want to just let everyone know what you're working on, whether it be a brick film, a mock, anything that has to do with the Lego. We'd love to hear about it. I'm just looking up a picture real quick of my planet to make sure I build it accurately.
Yeah, after playing, that game, I can tell that there's like different biomes of it now, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Notice that?
Of Jakku?
No, Solus.
Oh, a Solist. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for any of you who did not get the chance to play Star Wars Battlefront beta, it was incredible. It really makes you feel like you're in the Star Wars universe. It's a really great game. But the beta is over, but the game is coming out. I 100% recommend buying the pre-order card. I already did. I bought it a few months ago, actually. And it is 100% worth it. So, all right, here we go.
Was there only one map?
No, there were 3 different game modes you could play. There was,
Okay.
what was the first one called?
There was the Tatooine one that was
the Tatooine. That was like a survival one.
um,
Sure. Oh, and then the next one was Drop Zone, and that was on Solus. And then there was Walker Assault, which was by far the best one, and that was on Hoth. And there's plenty more that you can see there. They just weren't unlocked yet for the beta.
Yeah. What was your favorite part about the beta that they showed?
I would probably say for me, it was the graphics are just incredible, and like they really did a great job with going on set to where the movies were actually filmed, where you could clearly see like all the main features from the movie and everything. It was just incredible.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so we got some more.
Wish I could have played it.
more questions in the comments. Okay, so Brickmaster Studios is building a GameStop mock. That's actually pretty cool.
That's sweet.
Let us know if you have a city. That'd be really cool to put in your city. And if you're doing a detailed inside or not. I'd be interested to see how that looks. A Brick Interest is building a World War I style beach scene. It's going to be 4 gray base plates. Really cool. Blu-ray Falcon Lego Gaming Creations is building a Lego Battlefront gun from the beta. That's awesome. Which gun it is? Which gun is it? Let us know. Everyone's saying how awesome Star Wars Battlefront was. Someone asked if I got the season pass. I did not. I'm getting it for Xbox One in case any of you are curious. A Lego movie making boss is working on some brick films. Alright, so keep in mind that, or actually it's been 10 minutes already. I'll go ahead and check out, if you want to join the stream now, just put it in the comments. And I'm going to go ahead and go through them right now, send you guys some invites. We'll get some people on the stream showing off their mocks. And then I'll check back probably about 20 minutes later to add some more people. That way give us all a bit of building time. So again, put in the comments right now if you want to join. And check your inbox on your channel. If you don't know how to get there, you just go to your About page. Or actually, sorry, you go to your Video Manager. And then I forgot what tab it's under. I think it's under Community. It'll say Messages.
You want to go to Creator Studio. Then you want to go to Community and Messages, yes.
There you go. So, there you go. So Flexitor Gaming, I just sent you the link. You can check your inbox for that. Let's see who else we got here. A Brick Interest, I just sent you your message. Brick Interest has also joined a few of our other streams that Spencer has hosted. So he's a great builder. And Pan and Bowdy Studios. And Lego Boy 13. Those are the 4 I'll send links to now so we don't completely fill up our room here. So you guys can go ahead and come on, show off your mocks. Or if you're stuck in some part, you can show us where that is. We can give you tips. Or if you haven't even started a mock, but you have some ideas and you just don't know how to incorporate them into a specific building or scenery, we can help you with that also. Again, it's all about just making a community of better builders.
Indeed, yes.
So, well, I also sent it to Brickmaster Studios, who is not related to Brickmaster Productions. Up a Brick Interest and Pen Body Studios. Welcome, guys.
How's it going?
Hello.
So you guys have mocks to show us?
Yep. Getting my camera out. Last week, I think I showed you this, but I was doing the grass and stuff, and finished that. This is supposed to be a crater in here. Back here is a little machine gun pit. This is explosion not done. And this is the city area. So there you go.
Very cool.
That's quick. Well, thanks for letting me show you my mock. I'm going to go grab more filler brick. I'll see you later.
You can stay on if you want to keep building.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that, but I'm still going to go grab more filler brick.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's a key thing. Where do you guys get most of your filler brick from? Because I see that I will be running pretty well once I finish building up some mountains. What's the best place?
I have these large bins of Lego upstairs that my brothers play with, and they all have a bunch of miscellaneous pieces. So I just go in there and look around for them.
wow, that's cool.
I
Please calling to show you my mock. I am going to go grab more filler brick.
Does someone have their video?
oh boy, you have your stream going, so I muted you. I got a bunch of my filler brick, or like the majority of mine now, from that haul a couple of weeks ago, where I bought like 30 pounds from some guy, and it was like 50% brick, which is kind of awesome. But one of the best ways that I saw a couple of weeks ago when there were $20 boxes of Pick a Brick at the Lego store, which I knew about, but I didn't go buy anything because there wasn't anything good at my store. But some people were getting boxes of like a 2x3 brick for $20, which is an incredible deal for that much brick. So just like finding those deals to get good filler brick. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that pick-a-brick thing. Again, I missed out on that too. I didn't.
Hey guys,
Hey, how's it going?
what did you do, Danny?
You got a mock to show us?
Yeah, let me turn on my camera.
Sweet.
Yeah, GameStop, it's not quite finished.
Oh yeah, this is the GameStop mock. Awesome. So do you have a city? Or it's like a.
No, I don't have a city, sadly. I need to order Pick-a-Brick though to finish it off, because there's no Lego stores where I am, so still been working on it, trying to get it done. This is just I have a prototype group up here.
Looks really cool. Can you show us the inside a little bit closer?
Yeah, sure. Gotta take off the roof though. Also, it has a mosaic sign. Just gonna remove the doors real quick. So inside I've got some just gaming systems stuff. I have the game wall with the games in
Wow.
it.
I really like how you did that. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I had to use a lot of technical pieces of the
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
store
people build
counter
like.
has and I'm not sure if you can see, but the checkout counter has a lot of trans green elements.
Right, there you
Yeah, the checkout counter has a lot of trans green elements, and there's a
Yeah.
arcade machine back here, and there's some replicas back there.
That's really cool. I like how
So there's not a ton of detail, but I am still working on it. So
yeah, I like how you incorporated like the different areas, so it's not just like all games, like how you have the replicas and the arcade stuff. That's pretty sweet.
yeah,
Are you planning on making the logo for it?
sign.
A good
Yeah,
option.
still.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry about
No, you finish.
Oh, yeah, a good option for anyone who wants like logos and stuff, like for example, like the GameStop logo to put on the front, and they don't want to brick build it because it could be pretty big. If you build a mosaic, it wouldn't exactly fit that small area. If you're building like a minifig scale mock, if you go to Eclipse Graphics,
Yeah.
they will pretty much print anything you want on any brick really, and
Yeah,
it looks
Victor's awesome.
fantastic. I've seen several people do that, especially at Brick Fair, Virginia, the Halo collab. If anyone saw that, the Battle of
Oh yeah,
Mombasa.
Sean and
Yeah.
Ross and
They
everyone
got
else. Oh,
like,
Ryan also.
They got Eclipse Graphics to print some really cool billboards and like graffiti paint, and it looked just like Lego printed items. So.
it. Yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
And it's
And,
not too expensive too. It's not too bad.
I don't know why I incorporated this right here, the park-like area.
Mhm.
Right here.
Is that part of the mock, or is that like a separate thing?
Yeah. It's part of the mock. I don't know why I added it in.
Well, you could almost start building a city out of that, since you have your
Yeah, pretty much.
building.
This could be the start of your city.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is pretty much the first like professional mock I've built. Not professional, but like the first one I've made that's actually like all one color. So I remember this was a few months ago. I made a clone base mock, and it was actually on this base plate, but it was not one solid color. It was so many different colors, and I got a lot of comments with a lot of constructive criticism.
Yeah, that was one of the big steps for me. Now that I think about it, because I used to build a ton of mocks way before YouTube, and they were all multicolored. They'd be like the 2x4 walls with the 2x2 gaps in them, all rainbow bricks. The entire thing was just rainbow bricks, but they looked awesome to me. I always remember loving them. And then the big step for me was building that Republic Prison mock, which was pretty much my first mock on YouTube, my first Star Wars one. And it wasn't a good mock at all, but I made all the walls solid colors, and that was really my first step into the mock building world. And once you make that first step, then every mock you make gets better and better. And the more you think about like how you want to design things, the more bricks you acquire. They just slowly get better over time.
Yeah.
Like grabbing another mock in it. I've also got this little like mini mock for like a concert,
That's cool.
kind of. Pretty simple. And I had this because it fell off my desk earlier.
Yes, that's my biggest recommendation to any beginner builders out there who, whether or not you have a YouTube channel, you start building, what I would recommend doing is not building like these giant bases like you see some other people do on YouTube.
Like David's sheep mock, for example.
Yeah, because first of all, it would be like crazy rainbow if you're just starting. And it's all about getting the techniques down, which I also would recommend buying sets too, because you do learn quite a bit of different techniques by buying sets. And then just building up your collection over time. So start on small mocks so you can use some cool techniques and try to get all the same color. And then over time, as you build mocks slowly bigger and bigger, then you'll acquire some more pieces, and you'll be a very skilled builder.
I mean, I started out with these small one base plate, large mock. And I just kept like kind of moving it up more, and now I'm moving forward slightly. So
Yeah, exactly.
so it's great to start small. And I've improved a lot since then. Small stuff. And I guess the larger you go, the less detail you get. Well, assuming you haven't, like, if you start small, if you try to start like this. So yeah.
What I see a lot of people do, specifically on Flickr, is they'll make a majority of their thing, whatever they're making, out of random colors so they can get the design down, and then they'll go order all those specific pieces on Bricklink or something. So they don't have to acquire a huge collection of different colors. They just get what they need to do that mock, and then they can make stuff, I guess.
Yeah, that's another great point. I've never really done that before, but that's
It works really well.
Yeah, there are some mocks that I've made that I have just kept together for so long.
Alright, so I'm reading the comments here. And Nova Xeon Studios asked, I'm making a mountain mock that I want to show it in Brickworld Indie. How do I do that? You joined Brick for Virginia, therefore you could tell me. So I've actually gotten this question quite a lot, especially at the conventions, because it's very easy to go to the convention. You pretty much just go to the place and buy a ticket. But that's just to see the mocks. To really experience the convention, and this is by far the best way to do it. Like, even if you're not super good at building mocks, you don't even have to bring a mock. You can just register and go. And so you have to go to the website of your convention. So if it's Brick Fair, all the different Brick Fairs are on one website, like Brick Fair New England, Brick Fair Virginia. Click on your state. For Brickworld Chicago, it's just a Brickworld Chicago website. And somewhere on the page, I know for Brick Fair Virginia, it's at the top. For Brickworld Chicago, it's under one of the tabs, I think, at the top. It'll say AFOL info or AFOL sign up or something like that. It'll say something with AFOL in it. And then you click on there, and it'll take you kind of like a whole new side of the site that you wouldn't be able to see if you didn't click on that. And that will have all the information, all the dates, when you need to sign up by, how much money it costs, all the registration info. And if you're under different conventions have different age restrictions. I know Brickworld Chicago is if you're 18 and under, you have to also register an adult. But for Brickford, Virginia, it was only 15 and under that you have to register an adult with you. So again, definitely recommend registering, even if you're not very good at building mocks. Just to go as a registrant without bringing a mock is still an awesome experience. There's a ton of people you can hang out with and just learn some really cool techniques. There's workshops. And Spencer knows also a lot more because he's been going to Bricks by the Bay for a lot longer than I've been going to conventions.
Yeah, it's being an attendee at a convention is a whole new incredible experience as a LEGO fan. It's not something you could really explain other than just saying like how incredible it is. I just just do it if you're a LEGO fan. It'll make you an even bigger LEGO fan. And anyone that's ever done it has always said, do it. I haven't met someone that says don't go to a LEGO convention as an attendee. Everyone always says being an attendee more than, like just regular guest.
For this past year's Brick Fair, Virginia, I went in as a guest, not an attendee. But definitely next year, it's totally fun. I recommend it as well. It's a very cool experience. So.
Yeah, if you don't know where, like, if you keep hearing us talk about conventions all the time, but you should know where a convention is near to you. If you go to brickset.com, every month or every few weeks or so, they post a list of all the conventions around the world. So you don't have to live in America to go to a LEGO convention. And so they do a great job with having a list of every single LEGO event you can go to. So definitely
another thing I'd recommend doing is joining your local lug if they allow. If you're not 18, a lot of lugs don't allow TFLs to join. Luckily, LA's lug does, which is way cool. But that's a really good way to get involved, and most of them have meetings once a month or every 2 months or so, and they've got smaller shows that happen every once in a while, so you can start, doing those, and they're not as big of a deal as a big convention, but. Yeah, so I think there's a thing. I don't know if it's on like LugNet or something, but you can look it up. It's a map of all the lugs around the world, and they're all like pinpointed in what city they're in, so you can see if there's one near you.
All right, here's another great question in the comments from Lego Mario. He said, "I'm making a base and I don't get a lot of views. What do I do?" I get this question a ton, whether it be check out my video, how do I get more views? Tons of questions. Especially for the LEGO community, since the audience is a specific audience. Whereas if you see like some other generic YouTube videos like Devin Supertramp or videos like those, Corridor Digital, those cater to pretty much everybody. There's not like a super specific audience, whereas LEGO videos are targeted towards only LEGO fans, which make up only a small fraction of the world's population. So it is going to be a little bit harder than other people who can maybe make a video that everyone will like and it'll go viral right away. It's a lot harder for a LEGO video to go super viral like that. So the first thing you want to do is just put some effort into it. Don't, not just your building but your video too. You don't want to just like quick film something. Don't edit, or even if you don't have editing software, if you take your time when you film it and you try to make the least amount of mistakes as possible, that would be great. And then it shows your subscribers that you really care and stuff. And then you want to always make sure you use tags too. There are a lot of people I know who don't even use tags, and that's just a key thing. It's basically just keywords when you're uploading a video to help people find your video. Definitely a key thing you want to keep in mind. And then what I recommend doing is once you start making money, I recommend you wait till you start making money to invest in your channel and buy some nicer equipment, like a nicer camera, that sort of thing. Because the thing is, if you're not super interested in video work and you buy this equipment before you start making money and your channel doesn't exactly succeed as you planned it to, then you're kind of stuck with all this equipment. Whereas if you wait till you start making money, then you know that your channel is going to be successful. You can purchase some nice video equipment and slowly keep upgrading it over time as your video quality gets better and better.
Yeah, I'd always try and stay conscious all the way through the beginning of your mock to the end and making the video of putting in the maximum amount of effort as you can. And then once you put up your mock, you know, put in all the effort of title, description, tags, whatever, you know. One thing that always drives me away from a video and knows that, you know, like this person, I probably don't want to watch this video, is when they have a title, it's not even like capitalized. I mean, that's something so simple that would make me even consider watching a video. Just simple things like that. And then I had something else to say, but I don't remember what it was.
That's all great, but if you're really looking for views, you can cheat like I do and just share it onto the Lego subreddit, and then everyone will just view it there.
You can cheat.
You can just cheat your views.
Do not recommend doing that method.
No. I don't know, I do that because I assume that my post will get upvoted and that'll give me karma. But all it really just does is just give me like 20 views on the video.
Yeah, and also engaging with other creators, kind of like we are now. We're all Lego YouTubers here, but just talking with them on, a lot of them are on Skype or messaging them on Flickr or on YouTube or somehow messaging them just to talk with them, and maybe they'll feature them in one of your videos. And then you just form friendships, and then you can share building tips that way, video tips, and you really grow and become a better builder and better video maker. Because that's the other half. YouTube or Lego YouTubing isn't just building good Lego stuff. You could have the best quality Lego MOCs, that sort of thing, on YouTube. But if your video quality isn't very good, you may not, or your experience with uploading videos, putting tags, that sort of thing isn't very good, you probably won't get the views that you deserve.
One thing that it may sound really obvious, you've heard it a million times before, but a lot of people really don't seem to like be aware of this, is that creativity is probably one of the biggest things that can help boost your channel. When if I find something, yeah, it may be good, but it's not like exceptional and I've seen it a million times before, I'm not gonna go link it to Danny or something. But if I see something really new that I've never seen before that's really interesting, I'm gonna go send it to Danny, Chris, put it in one of our group chats or something, and it's gonna get spread around more and more. And then a lot of people will be really interested in your video. If you go back way back, and I guess Chris is a good example of, if you go way back in his videos, his mocks, like right now, they don't seem, you know, very new or creative or something, but back then they really were. And that's why he's got such a big fan base now, is because he did creative things that got spread around a lot and people were very fascinated with. And then a lot of people, of course, kind of copied him a little bit.
Yeah, Devin Graham made a great analogy. It's kind of like the gold rush YouTube is, in a sense. Where at the beginning, anyone who went there could instantly get rich. So anyone who went on YouTube instantly, whatever they uploaded, even if it was awful quality, a lot of people still watched it because they were the first ones. But over time, everybody went over. Now everyone's mining for gold, essentially. And, you know, not everyone's going to get it. And you really have to do something unique. Because if it's the same as everyone else, then what's the point of watching? Like, for example, if I were to see your video and the mock has a lot of similar techniques, like pretty much like all the same techniques as another mock, I would say, oh, that's a cool mock, but I wouldn't necessarily subscribe because I'm like, why would I subscribe if I see this somewhere else? I'm only going to click subscribe if I'm like, oh, this person has content I can't find anywhere else. This is unique to this person's channel. So,
Exactly.
yep. So we have a few more questions here in the comments. Let's see, here we go. Blu-ray Falcon Lego Gaming Creations asked, should I buy the Lego Wall-E set? Is it good? I have it right here. This is easily one of my favorite sets right now. The only thing I don't like is the head freely spins like that. And the one thing Lego did, because this set wasn't called, it just was released later, because this mechanism right here, the neck, there was an issue with that where it would just fall right flat, where now the issue is just the head. But there is a fix I've seen online. I might do that. But it's a phenomenal set. However, it is a bit pricey, and if this may be the only Lego set you can buy like this Christmas time, or if you saved up money, this might be the only set you can get. I wouldn't exactly recommend getting it. I'd recommend maybe getting some smaller sets to get some minifigs, or even buying some pieces, whether it be on Bricklink or the Pick-a-Brick wall. if you're interested in building MOCs, or again, just smaller sets. I don't know, if I only had $60, I probably wouldn't buy this set. I'd probably buy a Star Wars set or something of that sort, or wait till the new Episode 7 sets come out in January.
Wasn't the Cusco one designed by the director?
Yeah, this was designed by, I don't have the instructions in here, but one of the guys who worked on the movie, I want to say it was like the visual effects guy who like designed them or something, but I'm not sure exactly who, but it was someone who worked on the actual quality design. Lego Movie Making Boss asked, on Bricklink, do you suggest any shops for people to buy certain bricks from?
Plastic Bricks Direct.
Plastic Bricks Direct. I would recommend, I always search by US, unless you live in another country. That way the shipping isn't crazy expensive.
Same here. I will never, even if it's a really good deal, I'll never do it. Because one, I don't want to wait 2 weeks, and two, I don't want to pay $20 again for shipping.
Just go look for your piece. When you're looking for maybe like a specific piece, I go for highest quantity and then look for like a reasonable price in there, all from the US. And then usually if that store has a high quantity in that, they'll probably have good quantities of other stuff also.
Oh yeah, search by quantities. That's always great.
All right, we have two other questions here, and they both are pretty similar. One of them is, should I make different videos other than Star Wars and Ninjago to get a bigger fan base? That's from Lego Movie Making Boss. And the other one is, hey, I'm trying to make a successful channel. Any types of videos that are generally popular at Brick Bro Studios?
Or don't go for a successful channel. Go for a channel that's good. I guess. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so I would...
I mean,
If you don't want to be doing Ninjago, don't do it.
You should be in it for success. Be in it like it.
Yeah, don't do something just to hopefully go big on YouTube. Do it because you like it and you love it and you have a passion for it. Because if you don't have a passion for it, like let's say I'm like, oh, Friends MOCs are super famous on YouTube. I'm going to go make a Friends MOC. I'm not really going to put all my hard work into it and not do a great job with it. And that way the result isn't going to be anywhere near as good as a Star Wars MOC would be for me. So definitely stick with something you like. And in terms of just making a like random video just to get popular, like just something that you think will go viral, I'd recommend keeping your channel strictly to what content you produce. So if you have a Lego channel, don't just randomly post a video that has nothing to do with Lego. Kind of try to keep it together. So if you have a gaming channel, do any gaming videos. A Lego channel, any Lego videos, that sort of thing. Don't just put like random videos in there, because sometimes a lot of your subscribers will be like, oh, why are you posting these? I'll unsubscribe, that sort of thing. And even if you just post like a random video and it does go viral, a lot of those subscribers, even though they'll subscribe, they won't necessarily watch all your future videos. They may stay subscribed because they just forgot or something. But they won't click on your other videos when they see them on their subscriptions list, because they'll see like, oh, I'm not interested in Lego stuff. I don't know why this is showing up, that sort of thing. So yeah.
Are there, I think it's been more than 10 minutes, are there new people that want to join and show off?
Anyone else who wants to join? I think Panda Bounty Studios is in here if I'm not mistaken, but I don't think he showed us his mock yet. So, Brickmaster, thanks for joining. I'm going to make some more room right here, but thanks for hopping on and showing us your GameStop mock.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
No problem.
Alrighty. Yeah, so anyone who wants to join here, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'll send you a link to your channel messages, and then we can go on from there. Panda Bounty Studios, are you here? I see you in the stream.
Yeah, I'm here.
You want to show us your mock here? It looks pretty cool what we see so far.
Sure. And then I do have a question.
Sure.
You guys know. So I'm working on a first order base on Hoth, since in the trailer you saw a little Hoth scene. And since I don't have any of the sets, I'm just looking off of videos and finding spacing to be able to fit the sets in there when we can get them eventually. So.
Looks great so far. So what was your question?
I'm working on an elevator right here, but I can't get it motorized with this motor here, just the old power functions.
Mhm.
Get it to work with that.
So, does the motor work?
Yes,
Like it spins?
wait just a second. Yeah, it does spin.
Alright, so...
And I do have the remote to control the speed, it's just, with this small space that I want it to fit in, I can't fit this in, the huge battery box in easily.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Maybe
So it's a
it's
space
okay.
issue.
Maybe just attach the battery box to the side or something, to
Yeah.
like the side of the mock off of the base plate, because you have a little bit of leeway with the cable. And then that makes it easier to access the switch instead of trying to cram it all in there.
Yeah, so like have it fastened like this, is what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of like that, and then you can make the cable go over there.
Okay.
Do they sell extension cables?
For Lego?
Yeah. I'm
I
sure
feel
they're
like
like,
they do.
I
Because
bet they're
they
like way expensive, but
Yeah, they sell them on... I know David bought some for his Kashyyyk mom.
I'm pretty sure they do.
And then do you guys know the exact dimensions of this piece here? Because I need a lot of these in dark bluish gray for the other hangar door.
those are 1x 2x3 inverted slopes, or in light gray. I'll pull it up on Bricklink for you and send them.
Okay.
Parts. Slope inverted. There we go. Light bluish gray.
Alright, so Billy and his bricks and Flexed or Gaming, I've sent both of you the link to join. So go ahead and hop on, show us your mocks, ask us any questions you might have.
Panda, there's a link to your piece in the stream chat.
Okay.
Right. Here, I have a question for you guys while we wait. With the rumors that these battle packs will contain like just stormtroopers, just rebels, and all of these recent like kind of Force Awakens sets, do you? And now I hope this isn't true. Think that we're gonna have a resurgence of the armies, like the Force Awakens First Order Army, 2015, 1,000 clones large, man.
I think so. I think David's actually talked about that. Not to keep bringing up David or anything, but and I'm actually looking at what I've decided to do. Is I'm no longer going to build onto my clone army because I decided like what am I going to do with all of these clone troopers? I know it looks really cool when I have them all set up and all that. But I've used all my 212 in my mocks, and the amount I have right now is like exactly the amount that I'll need for any future mocks. I might need a few more of the regular Clone Wars ones or the regular Episode 3 ones, but those would just be small additions. But I would like to build a Stormtrooper army with Rebels ones and First Order Stormtroopers, but not like massive army, just like a huge amount, but enough that I can use them in mocks and I won't have like a ton of extra ones. Just enough to use in mocks, like big mocks, but not huge excess amounts.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that. I also think since the clone army basically had allowed Lego Boy or David to rise to, I guess, a decent amount of popularity, I think we might see the same thing happen with someone else.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we have two other people who have joined us. You guys want to introduce yourselves? Hello, can you guys hear us? It looks like we have, let's see, random something, FIS something. Are you there? Can you hear us?
Earth to random.
They happen with someone else.
Oh, we got William here.
Two of the people who joined
Try
us,
to
you guys
get
want to
this.
introduce those?
So, do I just enter it
introduce myself, or what's the scoop?
Yep, go ahead and introduce yourself, and then show us your mock and ask us any questions you got.
We have. So I'm Billy Drix and everything. So yeah, basically I'm working on a Star Wars mock. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it yet. But yeah, I'm working on one.
Here, wait 1 second. Does someone have the stream running? I think it might be you, actually, William.
William, I muted you. You got your stream going, so just pause that and then you can.
Yeah, so just pause the stream that you might have it on YouTube on your computer, on your phone, or something. Pause that real quick or mute it, and then you can go ahead and unmute your mic. So you don't have that background noise. Go ahead and check out the comments. I see a few more things going on there now. So we have a few more people asking if they can join. I will send out a few more requests in just a few minutes here. I want to get the people who just joined recently to show off their mocks real quick.
So you gonna eat?
Hello?
There we go. All right. So what's your name or channel? And talk about your mock or whatever you're building there. It looks pretty sweet.
Right now I'm building a clone base on, yeah, like Salukmai or something.
Very cool. How big is it? How many base plates?
It's like 8 base plates.
Oh, wow, very cool.
Is that green or gray?
Is it 8 gray or green base plates?
It's green and gray.
Green. Oh, okay. Very cool. Very nice. Is it mostly going to be scenery, or is there going to be a base or something?
Huh? It's gonna be a base back here. In this area.
Do I just introduce myself, or what's the scoop?
Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself.
FIFA boy, you have your stream going.
Alright, let's see who else is in the stream here. We got FIFA boy. Right? Do you have a mock to show us, FIFA boy, or whoever, or William? Right, that was the first guy who joined.
We have 19 viewers. We're doing great, and that is.
Do any of you guys have the Force Awakens sets? Any of them?
Nope, not a single one yet. Hopefully, I'll get some soon.
Yeah, I'm really looking at getting the First Order transporter, because originally I thought that it looked like an awful set. Such a waste of money at $90. I thought it was way over. Whoops.
I'll just continue what he was saying. It's really overpriced for what it was. It wasn't that big. It was pretty ugly. It was like a boat, and then it came just with like some pretty useless figures minus Phasma. But after seeing like some reviews of it, my opinion was at least cheap. A little bit. I mean, it's still expensive at $90, but it might be close to worth it.
I want to get 2 of the Special Forces TIE Fighters, but I may only get 1 and wait for it to go on clearance before I get a second one, because it's way overpriced.
I mean, I think the transporter might become the next gunship, but really steep for that.
Yeah, so originally, as I was saying before, originally I thought it was way overpriced, but after I saw a bunch of reviews and stuff on it, it actually looks really cool. There's a lot of cool features in it. And I can't wait to see exactly how they use it in the movie, whether they use it like the gunship, where almost like every time they transport clones, or if it's only for like select missions or that sort of thing.
Yeah. Do we have any idea what troops are going to be in the First Order battle pack?
That's the big question. That's what I'm really looking forward to see, because we did see those leaked Battlefront battle packs. Those look pretty cool. Not a huge fan of the Rebels one. I mean, you do get some great torsos. Like I'd say it's only good for buying one or two of those, maybe.
At least you get Rebels, right?
But
Yeah, because you can't. They're not really Rebel troopers. They're like specific characters almost. I would.
Yeah, you're gonna get like equal numbers of actually, you're gonna get half of your army is gonna be humans, and then you have 25% and 25% of like these other two.
Yeah,
aliens.
that's why I'm not a huge fan of it. I'd like it better if it was like that original Endor, not Endor, the original Rebel Trooper Battle Pack, the one with the speeder in it, where you got just 4 of the same one, or even the Endor one where you got 2 of the Endor Troopers. That was a cool one.
What if they did something like it was kind of like the series minifigures where you didn't know what you were getting, and there were like 8 variations.
Yeah, that
rebels.
is really cool.
And you just got random ones in each of your battle packs, and then you got a big variety of aliens.
Yeah, that'd be really sweet.
Yeah, so I'm very excited to see how Lego does the First Order one. I hope it's well, especially with Stormtroopers, it should be a lot easier because you can't really make them like look extremely different. Even though they kind of did that a little bit with the Star Wars Battlefront one, but I do like that one a lot because you get 2 of the same. You get that shock one, which looks insane, awesome, and you get that. Is it an officer, right, Spencer?
Yeah, there's like this officer or pilot guy.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool. So that's a great one for me to build, like kind of like an army of.
do you guys know why in all the leaked pictures all the minifigures are standing on little domes? Because I first thought it was just for Lego Dimensions, but then I looked closer and it doesn't really seem like that.
Well, I think those are pre-edited pictures, and that's what they use to keep them standing up.
I think that's actually what the sets are going to be like, though, because I think they kind of tested the waters a little bit with that last year with the Slukamai set, because all those droids had like, these little platforms to stand on, and then I guess it's just easier for people to display them, or like little kids if they're not playing with them, so they don't lose the minifigs if they're standing up on the set. To put on those dishes. I mean, I kind of actually like that because that way, I mean, I won't use the dishes, but then I get a bunch of free dishes pretty much, and that's always a win-win. You get free dishes.
Yeah.
Except it's really weird because it comes with like all these different sizes, and then some of them are printed. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to complain about getting extra parts.
Yeah, well, I guess it does come with like it comes with that one of them is that 4x4 dish that has the like the TIE Advance printed.
The one from the back of the TIE Fighter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's just kind of weird. I think.
No, Spencer's complaining.
Spencer always complains.
So Brick Bro Studios in the comments asked, I'm not the best builder. What do you recommend to become a more skilled builder? We'll let Chris answer this question since he's probably...
Modular building.
Oh my gosh, that X-Wing is way cooler than I thought it would be.
Check out my Frozen Castle. It's going to be modular in a few years.
Those walls.
Yeah, I know the walls.
Sorry.
How long did it take you to make those?
Like 4 hours.
That X-Wing is huge.
Yeah.
That was like at Brickworld Chicago, this person built this massive castle, like huge, all out of the 1x2 frame plates, and he had a bunch of Hemafigs in it. And he had a bunch of lights too, so it was really cool. That's World of Lights.
That's a really good comparison, Chris.
They're like the same size, minus wings.
Now you're making me really want to buy a UCS set.
You don't want to know the plot twist? 2 X-Wings.
You're scum. I don't know why that's really a plot twist. I could have seen you doing that from like...
From a mile away. Or a kilometer if you're here in Canada.
From a kilometer away.
Yeah.
I was transporting the pet shop and Parisian restaurant combined a few days ago, and this is the aftermath.
Oh, dang it.
Game over.
They all got destroyed because I dropped them.
Oh, man. That's a lot
They
of
worked
work.
for the pet, they worked for the roof of the Parisian restaurant.
You could be like, they all got destroyed because I threw them at my mock. I don't know how it happened.
And then he whines about his mock being destroyed and the sets being destroyed.
And he's like, I can't find all the pieces because I threw like I threw like 6 at them. And then he dumps them all in one big bucket and then still doesn't know where they are.
Jack is like the next Einstein. See, Spencer.
Spencer, don't die.
In the comments here, Colon Brick asked, I'm working on a Kashyyyk mock, and I was wondering what I should add if it's a small green faceplate.
Tons and tons of detail.
No 212 troopers.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd actually want to put any minifigs at all. If it's only a green, you might want to kind of make like a vignette. Those are really cool. I've seen a lot of those at conventions.
Seen a lot of those on Flickr.
Yeah, so if you make like the tree, but not like a full scale one, like a smaller scale one, and then you can make minifigs, but like not actual minifigs, just like 1x1 plates or something, and
Oh, that'd be cool.
kind of make a cool like a super micro turbo tank. That'd look really awesome.
Yeah, and then you could make like regular sized trees and then they would be to scale.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that way you don't have to like use a huge amount of bricks. All right, so we just have I think about 4 more minutes here left on the stream because I would like to keep it around an hour, just so again anyone who's watching it after it airs doesn't have to sit through a huge 4-hour stream. So if anyone has any last questions, go ahead and put those in the comments, and we'll be wrapping it up soon here.
All right. Well, I actually have to leave a little bit early, so I'll see you guys later. Yeah.
I do actually have an explosion thing right here.
See you, Spencer.
Thanks, Spencer.
Question in there. Zimmerman person forgot the name, but basically what you do is you get lots, or at least I do, you get lots of these type of flame pieces where it's like at little pegs, and then you can make a bunch of these where it's got like a fluid explosion. And it looks like, there you go.
Very cool. And so we are going to try to keep the builder stream going because it did fail a little bit last time. So we don't exactly have someone picked out for next week, but hopefully we will, and it'll probably be on the weekend, whether it be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But if you check our Instagram accounts, or we might mention in our updates on YouTube, that sort of thing, you can pretty much find out. But I will post something on my Instagram if you want to know for sure on next week who will be hosting it. But thank you so much for everyone who joined. Definitely check out everyone's channel. I know we had Lego Spencer, Chris Productions, Brickmaster Productions, Brickmaster, I want to say Studios. A Brick Interest was here, Panda Bounty Studios. Anyone else who I'm forgetting to mention, sorry about that. We had a lot of guests in here. It was awesome to see everyone. If you have any more questions, definitely save them for next week. Again, we will have them, and we'll be happy to answer anything you have. Again, it's all about building a better LEGO community. So does anyone have anything else to say in the stream here?
Oh, building a better LEGO community. That's the best thing I've heard all day.
Brick by brick.
Just end the stream.
Yep, there we go. All right, see you guys later. Thank you again so much for watching, and have a great day.